playthrough, race 10 of 31 as we drive as Ryan Truex, trying to go for 3 wins in a row as we head or return to Rockingham, the Rock, if you will, North Carolina Speedway. For the running of today's race, 250 laps is our scheduled distance. Can't wait to get this one started. I've heard from a lot of you guys in the chat that Rockingham is a really fun track on this game. I did run the truck race here already. And that actually just uploaded to the channel this weekend in a pre-recorded video. But this is not pre-recorded. We are going to get into this thing, full-length race here. I'm curious to see what the tire fall-off is going to be like. I was 11th fastest in practice, but I only made a short run. Ran about 10 laps, 11 laps, and that was it. Curious to see if we do have good long-run speed. That seems to be the case for intermediate tracks, but knowing that this track did not have a lot of tire fall-off in real life, I don't know if that's going to be descriptive in this game as well, if it's going to be more of a track position race or if we're going to be able to actually make passes. Now we are starting at the back, no practice, or sorry, we did practice, but no qualifying. Green flag is in the air. Can Ryan Truex go for 3 wins in a row? This is one of the longer Xfinity Series races of the season, 60 laps in stage 1 here. And I believe 60 or 65 in stage 2 as well. We will not have to pit for fuel or tire purposes. So in the event of any cautions, I don't know if we're going to see cars pit or not. It's a very bumpy racetrack, which is where there is low grip, despite the fact that in real life there isn't a lot of tire fall off. No stability help either. So going to try our best to get through traffic cleanly. A lot of contact up ahead, it looked like, into turn 3. Second lap of the race. I do not want to clip that apron. I did a good job not doing it at all in practice. I felt like I had the most speed in the middle groove by way of where I could get to the brakes and then get back to the gas relatively quick. Being 11th in practice, I'd like to think I have a top 10 car. Drove it in deep. Side draft of the 99, there was no contact made. So far, a clean 3 laps, and we've gone from 38th to 28th without making contact, so got to keep this car clean, obviously. I'll move to my middle to upper line, carry some straightaway speed down the back, beat Corey Day to the bottom. Kind of force them off their line a little bit if they do give us enough room. I had some problems on the truck series trying to make passes here, and a lot of it, I felt like the AI were very aggressive. But so far, at least being much quicker than a lot of the cars at the back of the pack, Ryan Truex is making moves. I mean, momentum is on our side right now. We are in the thick of things for the regular season championship. We're only 37 out, I believe, from the points lead. 3 wins, back-to-back, 4 straight top 5 finishes as well. I mean, this is about as hot of a streak as we can have with Sam Hunt Racing equipment. Billy Kramer, Wade, welcome to the stream.
One outside. Clear, clear, clear.
Sell it off of the slide job on Brennan Poole, up to 21st already, lap 7. Eric Almirola qualified on the pole. He does lead right now. The top 3 in points are still within 4 points of one another. It's a 2-point lead for Zilich over Almirola, and Allgaier's 4 points out. So it is a tight race, and then we're 37 back right now in 4th. Definitely not out of it with Talladega as the next race, and that will be tomorrow night. Got to capitalize and get as many points as we can here. Knowing we don't have to deal with both Mexico City and Portland, I think is huge for us on this season. Because I think the road courses are my weak point on this video game as a whole, even though I had a top 10 at COTA earlier in the year. I might be a little bit quicker in the Xfinity Series maybe than what Kyle Busch is in the Cup side on this game, but which is weird because I would consider Busch a much better road course racer even with the next gen car in the Cup Series nowadays of what Ryan Truex would be if he were to run road courses, because he doesn't really run road courses. Some of it could be the equipment, because Sam Hunt Racing has had top 10s, but they usually get road course ringers in those cars on road courses, so maybe that helps me out with the driver overall. I really don't know. We have the exact amount of wins this season as what Ryan Truex has in his career in the Xfinity Series, 3. So we double that to 6 in his career. I saw your comment, Grace College. 172 to 91. Is that the highest score, like combined score, or for one team? JB Terra, welcome to the stream. Start times? Are you talking about for NASCAR? I did not. No, I mean like combined score or for one team? The 172, or are you talking... What a beatdown, by the way. Like,
Outside now.
81-point victory.
Clear up top. Car high.
Pass there on Nick Sanchez. So we got to the top half of the field. Our passes are becoming a little bit more spacious. Don't see many reviews on Steam or reviews on YouTube about NASCAR 25 as a whole, or about the PC version of NASCAR 25, because I don't really watch NASCAR YouTube on the gaming side of things, so I can't really give you any answers there for what you may or may not be looking for. Slight contact with Christian Eckes.
Stay low.
Still going to make the pass. I don't know if we're going to see any accidents in this race or not. I don't remember the truck race having many AI-related accidents, but that was also only a 50% race, so it only ran about 75 laps. This is 250.
One outside. Clear high if you want it.
Slide job on Ryan C. Thriller at Bristol, by the way, in the last race with Ryan Truex. If you guys missed it, it was part of a double header stream when we ran. I believe it was the Pocono race for the Cup Series on this game. And then we ran Bristol Xfinity right after. I might be getting my races mixed up. Maybe it was the Chicago Street Race. Whatever it was, 50% race, got the win. And we got a 50% race win at Darlington, so winning 3 of the 4 50% races, that's big. Well, I guess technically I've won 2 of the 4 with the 50% races. Top 5 in 3 of the 4.
Clear outside.
Trying to make a pass on Carson Quapple. Trying to back the corner entry up a little bit. There we go. A lot more patient through the middle. Staying off that apron. Wrapping the white line. Clear for 13th on Quapple. 60 laps in the stage. It's quite a few. Roughly 1 mile oval. Left side tires holding on very well still. Only 70% on the right front.
Fastest lap yet, bud.
Fastest lap of the race on lap 22. It's interesting. It goes to show that the tires might not mean that much. Yeah, this version of the game's already been out a little over a month. The Gold Edition. Wild. I was actually thinking about that earlier today, the fact that I've been playing this game for a month already. Running down Brandon Jones for 12th. Try to get a run off this middle to upper line. There's some straightaway speed. I did notice carrying runs down the straightaways, but because this track isn't very big, I feel like it's a lot less straightaway to still try to complete the passes. Going to look to the inside of Brandon Jones. Flatline the entry, going to slide up, try to take Jones's line away. Up off the exit of the corner, barely clear for 12. Just about to get into lap traffic. Three wide, way up there. Might have been some lap cars on the mix. Through it all. 11.5 seconds off the lead on Almirola right now. He is still the fastest car on the racetrack. I might be able to make a wedge adjustment. I'm thinking that I'm going to try it. Not going to go too crazy with the first setup change, but I think we're going to take a half a round out. All that three wide craziness up here, I think I am vastly catching up to some cars in the back half of the top 10. Sammy Smith, Taylor Gray, Sheldon Creed all up ahead, 9th, 10th, 11th. Going to be about a second or less behind all three of them. A few lap cars mixed in there as well.
One high.
Bumps are there. The track definitely still has grip. Sammy Smith going to try to split up the middle three wide. Almost made contact with the car up on the outside as he goes for position with Sheldon Creed. Joey Gase was the lapper.
One outside. Clear high.
What, Creed and Smith have been racing the heck out of each other. Whatever happens in the 60-lap stage, we have to hope that it stays green. Well, maybe not hope it stays green. I hope that we stay on the lead lap. That's what I meant to say. Kyle Lance, welcome to the stream. In the event of a caution, I'm pitting. I don't want to take any risks. I mean, unless we only had a couple laps left in the entire field pits. And maybe I try to get a better finishing position in the stage. Oh, almost contact there. Sammy Smith, Sheldon Creed. Smith down low on the bottom, going to get back by Creed. Creed stuck behind a lap car. Brian Ellis. Ryan Truex in the 24. Had just enough space to make that pass for 11. William Sawalich dropping back in the running order a bit. He got stuck behind some lap traffic. Big run for Truex through the center of 1 and 2. Lap car of Kyle Sieg right where he's at. It looked like he was going to pull the bottom and give Sammy Smith the top, but then we were able to kind of pick Sammy Smith behind the lapper, beat both of them to the inside, and now up to 10th. Hit run through the middle of 1 and 2 for Truex as now we run down Sawalich for 9th. Again, every point necessary here. Especially knowing that those 3 guys we're racing for the regular season championship with are probably all up in the top 5 if I had to guess.
Clear outside.
Flatline the entry into 1. Sliding clear of Sawalich. Sawalich trying to get the power down for a crossover. Not going to work. And Truex clear for 9th place. Penny is officially dead. I actually forgot that that was supposed to be a thing. I don't know if I first heard that as it was rumored or what. I obviously do not pay any attention to the news, so that's why I was a bit clueless on that. Oh gosh. I took my eye off the screen for just a second. That was a big hit. Well, that was clearly an accident. Austin Hill is like 4 seconds ahead of us. Probably closer to 3.5 in 7th, but he's quite a ways in front.
Clear outside.
Outside of that contact with the wall, we're running down Taylor Gray. That was the first time I hit the wall in the race, too. Lack of focus for just that 1 second got me. A little less than 3 seconds off a hill. Considering we still have 20 to go this time by, I think we could get to 7th if we can keep this pace up. Maybe struggling in lap traffic just a little bit more as well. Trying to get to the outside of Taylor Gray. Quite a bit of contact there. Lost a lot of ground because of it. Crowded him just a little bit too much. Tried to be aggressive, pinching into the bottom. I caught Jeremy Clements in a bad spot, but I also kind of caught Josh Williams in a not-so-great spot, too. Slide up in front of Clements. I'm clearly quicker than Taylor Gray. Not as quick as the leader still, though. Trying to get to the outside of Taylor Gray. Big run. Down to the bottom now. Corey Day in the 17 was there. Had to go to the middle. Couldn't run the very high side through 1 and 2. And just like that, Ryan Truex up to 8th. Chance to catch Hill. I don't think we catch Mayer for 6th. Two seconds off of Hill now.
Inside now.
Oh boy. Gonna get boxed in.
Clear high if you want it.
Slide clear. There we go.
Clear all around. One outside. Clear high if you want it. One up high. Clear high. Or outside. Clear high if you want it.
Second and a half off a hill. Still 13 to go this time by. 12.5 seconds off of the race leader, Eric Almirola.
Clear
3
high.
seconds off of Mayer. Looks like Mayer's got Connor Zilic right in front of him in 5th, I believe. So Zilic being the points leader by 37 over us. If we can get by Hill and Zilic ends up in 5th, then he's only going to outpoint us by a couple of points. That's not bad. We'll have better track position to start stage 2. That can help us there.
Outside now. Clear up top. 10 to go this time.
10 to go on the stage.
Car
As
outside.
Ryan Truex runs down Austin Hill.
Clear high.
We'll look to the inside of Hill into 3 and 4. Slide up.
Clear
Took
outside.
enough of his line away. Chastain was the car, not Zilic, that Mayer was trying to get by. So that means Zilic is at least in the top 4 then, because we haven't caught him.
One high.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to... Well, I said I wasn't going to catch Mayer. I didn't think he was going to get by Chastain. Maybe there's a chance we can get the Ross for 6th then. They're catching a lap car in a really bad spot.
Clear outside. Car outside.
7 to go.
Clear high if you want it.
Jamari Wilson, welcome to the stream. How many races tonight? Just the one. Just this one.
Outside door. Clear high.
Maybe we can catch both Mayer and Chastain for 5th.
Car outside.
I mean, again, this is impressive after starting last and going caution-free in this opening stage. 5 to go this time by. We've gained a little bit of ground over Almirola, but boy, it has taken a long way into the run to start eating into the leader. And again, a lot of that could still be heavier lap traffic for the 19 car as well. Jesse loves it for. So literally the top 3 in points are the top 3 in the race. It's not in the order they came in.
Car inside.
Big run for Truex, trying to get to the outside of Ross Chastain. Up out of the exit of turn 2, not a lot of space.
Clear inside.
Some slight wall contact was made. Oh, trouble! Around goes the 42, just slipping by. Oh, come on, I thought I was ahead of Ross. Oh, okay, I did get him, okay. I thought for a second I didn't get scored ahead of him, all right. Thank goodness. We got our first caution for incident, and it literally happened with about 4 to go in the stage. Unfortunately, we have no chance to catch Mayer because of the caution, but I did get by Chastain, who had to check up for the 42. I gunned it, hoping that I would miss the incident, which I did. Gonna make sure we pit here. 4 tires, full tank of Sunoco race fuel. And I'm gonna make a wedge adjustment, gonna take a half a round out of it.
Okay, we're pitting here.
and we'll see what we can do.
Coming to the green.
Didn't lose or gain any spots in the pits.
10 away.
And here we go for the restart. Green flag back in the air.
One on the bottom.
One caution. Stage 1.
All clear. Car outside.
We checked up a little too much. Trying to get to the bottom. A lot of contact with Chastain. Don't rack, Ross.
One on the bottom. One up. Low.
Had a tough time trying to hang on to my car after the contact. Got to get used to the wedge being taken out of it. It's turning a little too easy for me. It'll be fine once I get the hang of the race car. Still trying to drive it like I had the normal
You're all clear.
neutral setup in it. Got back by Sammy Smith for 9th place again. That was our fastest lap of the race. So I had to do something right with the setup, and that was the fastest lap. I don't like that I made contact with the wall twice now, though. 60 laps in stage 2. It means the final stage is 130, which we will have to pit at some point for fuel and tires. I don't think you can afford the short pit here, though. It's not quite a mile and a half. It's barely over a mile in length to get around this racetrack. Fastest lap of the race. Again there, 23.91 for Ryan Truex. It's nice to know that even on the short run, I have good speed. Only lost 3 positions on the restart by the time we actually settled in. So, all in all, not too bad. Caught the wall.
Outside.
Well, now I lost 4 spots.
Inside door.
Make that 5. Maybe 6. Definitely a little harder to hold on to, I can tell you that much. It gets very skatey taking the wedge out. Is it faster? Yes, but it's definitely more on the edge than it was. I can't just sail it off into the corner like I was able to before. I just got to let the car do the work. Don't speed up pit road. I didn't have a problem in practice getting to pit road speed. It's just the bigger intermediate tracks, those 2.5 mile ovals, I've had a problem speeding. Contact with Sawalich. Not a good start to stage 2 for me.
Stay low. Clear outside.
Got back by Sawalich at least. Slight bit of clean air on the nose on the 20 car.
One outside.
Trying to make a pass in turns 1 and 2.
Car inside.
Slide up.
Clear low.
Thought Sawalich was going to take us 3 wide for a second. He got close.
Clear high. We want it.
Be able to get the pass made on Brandon Jones, and yes, we did. Okay. Problem is Sawalich did too, and now William Sawalich is underneath the 24 of Truex. Hoping restarting up by the front of the field, I don't fall 12.5 seconds out of the lead again, but I don't think it's going to matter. Even on a really long run, I don't think we've got anything for those guys. Restarting a little closer to the front, I think we can get a top 5 instead of 6 like we were at the end of stage 1. I think we can get a top 5 here in stage 2, even with the bad restart.
Still there. Clear all clear. One low. Clear, clear.
Almirola's just sailing away with it. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to beat that 19 car today. Oh, well, I said something about it. Now Connor Zilic actually just took the lead from Almirola. First time Eric has lost the lead today. Well, I guess if somebody's going to beat him, it's going to be the guy who in real life won 11 races. Or 10, whatever it was. Trying to do a little bit better of a job backing up the corner entry a bit. I just feel like whatever I'm doing, I'm not able to close in on the 18 anymore. Might need some help with lap traffic. Or a caution. Caution can work too. Oh boy. Very wide up there, a little bit of contact. Chastain trying to get by a lap car. Stuck in that middle groove. Definitely get better as the run goes on, but because there isn't as much tire fall off here at Rockingham, we're not seeing the full effect of that like we would at most intermediate tracks on this game. Definitely not like Darlington or even Bristol, where we were really solid on the long run, fastest car in the field at points on the long run. Not today, or at least we don't get a long enough run to try to bear the brunt of that. And I wonder with it not being 2 times tire wear, if that has a lot to do with it. With those being 50% races and we had quicker fall off. But this track doesn't have a lot of fall off because it was just repaved a couple years ago anyway. We did get back by Sawalch for 11th again. About 11.2 seconds out of the lead.
Inside now.
Oh. Saw a lot of smoke up there. I thought we were going to get a caution. I'd like a caution. Give me a chance to put some fresh tires back on this thing again.
Car inside. Clear low if you want it. Car high. Car outside. Clear high if you want
It's the third time I've passed Sawalich in this stage. Hopefully I have enough speed to actually stay in front of him this time. It's all about if I make a mistake or not. We made the right setup change. I just think with the setup change, I'm just overdriving it, knowing that I'm faster, instead of letting the car do the work. Halfway through stage 2. Might be like Indy last night with the Cup race, where we're going to get cautions per incident, but not many, because there isn't much tire fall off, so maybe not as much on the engine control for the AI.
Car inside. Clear low if you want it. Stay high. Clear bottom.
Definitely feel like it took me less time to get to the top 10 earlier. I mean, 6 is our benchmarker from stage 1. Interval-wise, still barely within 12.5 seconds of the lead. That doesn't seem to be any different.
One high. Clear outside. Outside door. Clear.
Contact Smith and Chastain. Sheldon Creed's directly in front of him too, so not that far, at least off the 8th place car.
One outside. Clear outside. One outside. Clear high if you want it. Outside.
The white line. Oh, Chastain just went for a crash behind us.
Caution's out.
Caution flag is out.
Pit road is open.
And we've got some split strategy, it looks like. I don't know how many cars are on the lead lap. But this is going to lead for pit stops. Middle of the stage.
Does this look good to you, driver?
Not going to make any adjustment changes here. 4 tires, top off on fuel.
Here we come, fellas. Be ready.
We'll see.
Pace cars off.
It looks like Sawalich was the only car that's going to be back in the air.
One inside.
I needed a caution earlier in the stage. I think that was a little too late for us, because everybody pitted for tires.
One inside.
I'm curious if they pit for tires during the stage break. I would think they probably will. We're going to go 19 laps or so.
Clear low if you
Really loose out of 2. I clipped the apron in the middle of the corner. Just got to make sure I don't lose any positions this time. So Walsh is going to be boxing everybody in. He's in the middle groove of the racetrack for the time being. Contact with Austin Hill in the 21 in that middle, the upper line of the racetrack. Just trying to get out of the way of the 18.
Clear outside. Car inside.
All right. Try to get all the points we can here.
Still there.
Bump draft to Sheldon Creed. Oh my gosh, a lot of contact with the 8.
Clear inside. Car inside.
All over the place. Got to rein it in.
Car inside. Hold your line.
Little bump draft.
Clear all around.
Back of that 39 car. Get us both going here.
Yellow's out.
Oh, caution's out again.
Pit road's open this time.
Wow, back-to-back yellows there. All right, well. I think we only got a few lap pressure tires if we pit, but I don't think there's too many positions we'll lose out of this, so I'm going to pit.
Changes here.
4 tires, top off. I don't think I have much damage, but I did hit the wall once. Yeah, Chastain wrecked the first time. I don't know who wrecked that time.
Pace car's off.
So, free pass to Harrison Burton. I only lost 4 positions with pitting.
Green.
Only went a few laps. 12 to go in the stage.
Low. Clear low. Inside now. Clear inside. Car outside.
4 wide.
4 wide.
At Rockingham, what a run out of turn 4.
Clear high.
I don't think
Outside now.
pressure tires had much, if any at all, to do with that. That was just clean. I mean, we only have like 3 or 4 lap pressure tires, so there's no way.
Inside.
It was the pressure tires that did that.
Inside. 10 to go. Clear
Boxed in right now.
Car outside. 1 outside.
Well, we were 10th when the caution came out. We're up to 9th right now. So Walsh 2 spots behind us, also on equal tires of the 3 to 4 laps advantage that we do have. Chastain to the inside of Taylor Gray for 6th. A little bit of cleaner on the nose. 54 and the 9 side by side. Big run for the 54. Fastest lap of the race for the 24 of Ryan Truex. Gray chases his car up the track just a bit. Truex trying to complete this pass
Still there.
for the 8th spot. 7 to go this time by. We got him.
All clear.
All right. Well, Zilch led for a little bit earlier, but he lost a lot of spots on the restarts. Try to go as wide as I can through the middle of the corner. I don't think scraping the wall really did anything for me. Probably hurt us a bit.
5 to go now.
Sam Mayer's up to 2nd. Finishing 5th in stage 1. 3 to go in the stage. Don't think I'm going to get there. I think at this point we just got to hold on for 8th.
One inside.
Maybe about time to start
2 to go this time.
thinking about protecting the bottom on Taylor Gray.
Inside door.
Try to make his life a little harder to try to make this pass on us.
Clear inside.
Trying to sail it off into the corner a little bit more to get to the bottom. Couldn't get it there. Final lap
One more time, buddy.
of stage 2.
Clear inside. One low.
I overdrove it just a little bit. Gray still can't complete the pass though, but I think he's got a really good spot on us.
Stay high.
Got to get a solid run off the exit of turn 4 if we're going to want a shot to get him back. Not going to happen.
10 for that stage. That'll get us a point or 2.
So 9th in stage 2 after 6th in stage 1. We did have 2 cautions in the middle, which I don't think helped us any. Second didn't hurt us. First one, I think, hindered our chance to maybe finish at least better than 8th. But all right. Well, nobody's pitting now. So we're definitely going to pit for fresh tires here. We have no tire limit for ourselves on this season. We're going to top off on fuel while we're in the pits as well.
Okay, bring it around and come on in.
And I'm curious to see if anybody else is going to pit. We've had 4 cautions now, 3 for incident, 1 stage break. Sanchez, C, Harrison, Burton all pitted. Quapple gets the free pass in 17th. Top 12 stay out. Green flag back in the air at Rockingham.
Green flag. Car outside.
Good opportunity for Ryan Truex to try to get to the lead for the first time today. Now we've got green flag laps, probably 12 to 13 lap pressure tires. It's better than 2 to 3 like we had before. 130 to go. Everybody's outside the fuel window.
Inside now.
I don't think we've seen the last yellow,
Clear high.
considering we had a couple of them late in that stage.
Outside. One low. Clear bottom.
Take our time here.
Inside door. Clear
We do have other cars that also have fresh tires too, but
one high.
knowing they were all towards the back anyway.
3
Move
wide.
to the bottom, 3 wide. Slight contact between Hill and Smith up on that higher line. Smith got way wide because of it. Truex still hangs with the 21 of Austin Hill. Sawalch has fresher tires than the cars that are in front of him, but not as fresh as us. So he's still got those 3 to 4 lap pressure tires
Clear inside.
than the other 11. Did not pit during the
One outside.
second yellow for incident in stage 2 as well as the stage break.
One high.
Big run for Truex. 3 wide on the inside of Sawalch and Love into turn 1.
Clear high.
Slide job cleared the 18. Might have slid a little bit too far wide. Going to stay in front of the 2.
Clear low.
The 18 of Sawalch stays in front of Truex for now. Sieg, who has fresh tires, right behind us.
Clear up top. Car high.
Oh, for the first time today, Ryan Truex in the top 5.
Clear, clear.
Hit by Chastain. Sieg still working on Love and Jesse Love, excuse me, yeah, back there. Obviously, Chastain's going to be between us as well. Allgaier's the second place car. Zillich back up to 3rd. And of course, Eric Almirola in the lead. So contact with Sam Mayer getting into 1 kind of backed us up a little bit. Maybe even pushed Mayer out in front of us just a bit more. Well, even the playing field just a little bit from where we were. Scared to take another half around a wedge out of the race car. Harry's got a little damage on his right rear corner panel. Maybe enough damage that it's keeping him away from those top 3 positions. It's still fast enough just to hang on in front of us. Keep the setup. I mean, yeah, it's not broke, but it's not perfect. I feel like I might be able to get just a little bit more speed out of it. Trying to protect for the position, maybe a little bit more on Jesse Love. Love's looking faster than both us and Mayer. Still barely able to hold on in front of the 2. A lot better corner through 3 and 4 that time. Flatline the entry way too much there. On. I want to get into lap traffic here as soon as possible. Definitely doesn't help the car we build tight over the course of the longer run in the dirty air, but I just feel like I can't really get that upper groove to work until later in the run. Got enough of a run on Sam Mayer, going to attempt the slide job. Made the pass, cleared for 4th. And that was before we got to lap traffic, so 2.8 seconds out of the lead. Almirola starting to pull away from Allgaier and Zilich just a bit. All right, the lift off the exit of turn 2 just to keep it off the wall.
Inside now. Clear inside.
I think the wedge adjustment helped the short run but hurt the long run. My best lap's a 23.823, and I just feel like I'm falling off too much. Lap traffic for the leaders, hopefully that'll help. Definitely gonna have to get through the traffic pretty well on our part as well. Any sort of a shot here. 90 laps is the fuel window, so if we catch a caution before 90 to go, we will not be able to make it to the end.
One on the bottom.
We'd have to go probably 70 laps into this 130 lap stage before we see anybody pitting under green. At least we're in the best fuel position, if green flag pit stops did end up coming. So we want this to play out green as long as possible. I think that's going to be our best opportunity here to try to win this race. We'll get better on the long run, and I'm hoping with the 12 to 13 lap pressure tires that hopefully will be actually faster than Almirola, because I have not been faster than him even in the 60 lap stage. It didn't seem like we were quicker than the leaders, but we were quick enough to be in the top 5, and here we are in 4th. So try to keep our top 5 streak alive, going for 5 of them in a row. Hello, Connor Zilic. No chance I'm breaking that record, especially with Sam Hunt Racing equipment. If you're tuning in for the first time today, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more NASCAR content on the daily. No live commentary streams with no more NASCAR races on the weekend until February, but NASCAR 25 content right here on the channel. Get your fixing of racing here during the NASCAR off season. We do plan on the next live commentary stream being the Rolex 24 at Daytona, right here on the channel, bringing you all 24 hours of action for the second consecutive year, and that will be at the end of January, final weekend of January, so that'll be the next live commentary stream slate. 3 seconds out of the lead on the 19 of Almirola. Allgaier a second and a half off of the 19 car. He is boxed in lap traffic. Zilic is closing in on him, but so is the 24. Might have a 3-car battle for second here before long. I mean, they're side by side, right in front of both the 7 and the 88. Got to take advantage of this. Zilic trying to go to the wall on the high side. Allgaier stays pinned to the bottom. I think Zilic is going to get stuck behind the 53 of Joey Gase.
Clear, all clear. Outside door. Clear outside.
What a run.
Clear high if you want it. One on the bottom.
Oh, well, we did get by the 88 of Zilic, and now he's right back to the inside again. A door-to-door battle for third. Not as quick as these guys. Not yet, at least. Trying to get the run off the high side. It might help us. Big time run there. Gonna hold clear. Solid 3 and 4. We actually got a decent run after Justin Allgaier now. Try to stay into this upper lane, get some clean air on the nose. Help the turn in the race car. Massive run on Allgaier again on the back straight. Now a move to the inside. Battle for second. Allgaier, Truex. Good turn, middle off. Clear for second place is Ryan Truex. Race high, second place position. We'll see if we can hold it. Couple more lap cars up the way. 2.7 seconds out of the lead on Almirola still, who has dominated the race. Zilic led for a brief moment in stage 2, but it's pretty much been all the 19 car who won the first 2 stages. Oh boy, Allgaier clipped the 99 of DiBenedetto off turn 4. He almost turned himself. And we're almost inside the final fuel window as well, but no plan in us short pitting here. Can Truex go for 3 wins in a row and get the 4th win of the season in race 10? Tied with Allgaier for the most wins this year, because Justin also has 3. '88 of Zilic up into 3rd. Allgaier definitely struggling through the lap traffic more than the 24 and the 88, that's for sure. And probably the 19 as well. Short pitting isn't an option at Rockingham. Yeah, I mean, I do think it would help a little bit. I don't think it would hurt any by speed, but the risk of being a lap down here, maybe even 2 laps down, the longer pit road, shorter intermediate track with it only being a mile in length. I don't see, with as many cautions as we've seen today for incident, which has been 3 of them so far, I just don't trust pitting early. I feel like we're going to get another caution at some point. It's just a matter of, is that going to happen before everybody has to pit under green or after? Because we've got about 12 to 13 laps more of fuel in our cars, so I probably assume they're closer to the 40 to go on the estimated side of things before Almirola pits. So if we can get to the lead, build a gap, that would be ideal, because once everybody pits, we are not going to be the fastest car probably the rest of the race, so I'm going to have to sit on it. And I think I'm going to need a pretty decent lead, because we've fallen as much as 12.5 seconds back at one point. Got to have a clean pit stop as well, obviously. A lot's going to have to work in our favor, I think, if we're going to get the win. But we're doing our best right now by running in second. Much cleaner stage 3 than what we had in stage 2, where we finished 8th. 9th, rather. Stage 1, we finished 6th. They're starting last with no cautions. And we actually had the stage end a little early, otherwise I think I would have gotten by Mayer for 5th. Had we stayed green for those final 4 laps. Then a half a second on him and closing in lap traffic. Better car at that point in the run. 90 to go this time by. Oh, the leader, Almirola's going to go around. Caution, but I don't think we're going to actually have the lead, unfortunately. That's right at the edge of the fuel window. Oh, boy. I mean, this is why I wish DNFs were a thing in this race, in this game. If DNFs were a thing, Almirola might be out, and he's the fastest car. Now, he does have damage, so he might not be as fast. But the guy who's dominated the day has a problem, and I really should be the leader. That's another thing I don't like about this game. He spun and he keeps his spot. And he's still going to be quick, just not as quick. So we're definitely pitting.
Sounds good. We're coming in.
Make sure we've got plenty of fuel in it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, at least we're on the front row. Almirola actually lost 2 spots in the pits. Probably had to repair a little bit of damage. Connor Zilich is the leader. Green flag back in the air. Oh, got decent short run speed. We'll see what we can do with it.
Inside now. Clear inside.
Trying to stay pinned on this 88 car.
One on the bottom. All clear. Clear, all clear.
Try to keep the 19 behind us at all costs. Not going to be easy.
One inside. Clear all around. Stay high.
Got to be clean. I'll do my best to hang with these guys. Fastest lap of the race here by Ryan Truex.
Clear, all clear.
Slight contact with the 19 car that time. Kind of pushed us just a bit wide.
Inside. Clear all around.
Get him. I think he made a mistake.
Inside now. 3 wide.
Oh, 3 wide.
1 low.
He got loose. Jesse Love to the bottom. Nobody giving an inch here.
3 wide. Clear low. 1 bottom. 3 wide. Clear outside.
My goodness.
Clear low. 1 inside.
Well, the good news for us, the fastest car in the field all day, wrecked
Clear low.
He's in traffic for really the first time. Outside of the very few laps Zilich led in lap traffic, Almirola in 5th. Now, if he starts to fade over the course of the run, then he does have significant damage following his crash. But if not, it's going to be very, very interesting. Allgaier trying to get back by Jesse Love. He somehow got to 2nd. I don't even think he's been higher than 5th today. Really trying to do my best to get on the brakes early when running this bottom lane. Almirola's got another car under him, Sammy Smith in the 8th. Here comes Almirola. Decent run through the middle of 3 and 4 as he moved back down to the bottom of the racetrack. Shoot. Oh, I just wrecked Sammy Smith, didn't I? Somehow he saved it. I don't know how, but he did. If we catch a caution between now and the end of the race, I don't know if the AI are going to pit or not because we're right on the edge of the fuel window. That could give us fresh tires. Still having myself a pretty solid restart, all things considered here. I just want to keep myself with a decent interval time of Connor Zilich, especially with Almirola not leading anymore. If we're going to want any sort of a shot to try to win this race. Missed my corner. Floated out through the middle of 1 and 2, maybe just a little bit too far wide. I think it would have been all right if I started high and stayed there, not went from a lane off the bottom all the way up. I mean, Almirola crashing still kept him back on the restart because he did fall back to 5th. Even if he's the fastest car in the field again, I don't know that he's going to be anywhere near 12.5 seconds ahead of us like he was in Stage 1 and Stage 2 in the event of a long green flag run if he gets back to the lead. Now, he is up to 3rd again. He got by Jesse Love about 2 laps ago. I had to lift middle off there, and Sam Mayer's got a big run after Ryan Truex.
One low, clear all around.
Actually thought for a brief moment I was maybe starting to do a really good job keeping up with the 8 and the 9. And that slight mistake. Better than hitting the wall, though.
Inside.
Drove it in a little too deep, trying to get to the bottom and stay in front of Sam Mayer. Mayer's going to make the pass. Mayer's had a top 5 car all day, so I don't think I'm going to be quicker than him until we get 60-plus laps into the run. Maybe a little better than that if we're close enough to him. Might make the pass before 30 to go. It's going to be an interesting finish, though. Truex hasn't led today. We've been as high as second within about a second and a half of the leader, Almirola, when he crashed from the lead early in this final stage. It's been a highly intense one, though, that's for sure. .2 seconds out of the lead. In the 8th place position. Honestly, doesn't even feel like I fell all the way back to 8th from second. 3 wide for second place in the middle lane for about an entire lap there. A few laps into the restart. Mayer quickly catching up to both Chastain and Sammy Smith up ahead. Five cautions so far today at the Rock. Thought for a second Mayer was going to make contact with Chastain. Mayer caught behind a lap car, lost touch of the 9 and the 8 in front of him that he was chasing there for a bit. Only 6.3 seconds out of the lead. Catching lap traffic is definitely the closest I've been to the leader at this point in the run, the entire race. Not a lot of stage points today, but decent. 7 stage points total on today's performance.
Outside. Clear high. 1 outside. Clear high.
Like Mayer may have made some contact up ahead with the lap car.
1 high. Clear outside. Outside now. Clear all around.
Mayer did get by Chastain. Still within 7 seconds of the leader. I hope they have a patch that allows for DNFs at some point in time in this game. That'd be great. I just feel like it's such an unfair advantage, you know, for the likes of Almirola to still be up in the top 3 after crashing hard. Oh, I was on the brakes off turn 2, trying to keep it off of Parker Retzlaff. That costed me a lot of speed down the backstretch.
Clear high.
A slide job to get by him into 3. Almost took an extra half lap to get by. Oh, here we go. They're tramming it up the middle, 3 wide perhaps. Oh, one car pounded the wall off turn 2. Kept it straight. I don't know who that was. Like it was lap car Brian Ellis.
Car outside. Clear outside.
8 seconds out of the lead on Zilich. Oh, man.
Outside door.
Oh, man.
Clear outside. One high. Clear outside.
Losing time to the 88, but gaining time on the number 8, Sammy Smith.
Inside now.
Going to look to the high side into turns 1 and 2
Clear low.
for 7th. There's some speed, hopefully down the back. Get a big run on him. Now look to the inside.
Clear high.
And a slide clear. Middle of the corner, the undercut by Smith. Can't get back to the inside door of the 24 of Truex. Truex holds on.
Car high.
And the car, despite building tighter, that wedge adjustment I made at the end of stage 1, I am keeping the pressure off of that right front tire a little bit more.
Car outside.
It's definitely more balanced over the course of the long run despite building tight. .3 seconds out of the lead. Well, we had a wild one in the last race at Bristol. Last lap pass for the win by Ryan Truex. We led 1 lap the entire race of the 150 in that 50% event. This is a full race at Rockingham. We have not led yet today. We've been as high as 2nd. Looking for 6th currently on Sam Mayer. Into turns 1 and 2. Slide job, if you will. Clear. Chastain, who got passed by Mayer, then got back around him through lap traffic, and hold clear out of turn 2. Successful slide job by Truex. Hey, chat, thanks for tuning in.
Car outside. You're all clear.
Martinsville and Phoenix left in the first ARCA season. I wish you good luck. Hopefully you're still going for a title. All right, well, 50 laps left. About 40 laps into the run now. A few laps to the good on fuel, so that's looking good. I wonder if it's still going to be close for some guys. Almirola is back in the lead, by the way. 7.2 seconds out of the lead for Russ. So the 19 car who dominated the day is now back out in front after crashing from the lead early in stage 3. Which has led for combined about 50 laps today. Almirola has led the other laps. Nobody else has led other than those two. Four lead changes total. Lifted off turn 2. Felt like I was about to get into the wall. That's a tight line with the 44 of Brendan Poole. Slight contact going to hold us up. Zilich back in the lead as he gets back by Almirola. Now 5 lead changes in the race. Got a great battle going on up there. Burn your stuff up, boys. Oh, man, I caught Nick Lights in a bad spot. I had to lift to keep from smashing into him.
Clear high if you want it.
Oh, we got problems.
Caution's out.
Caution. I don't know what happened to the 9 at Chastain, but something happened to him. Caution flags out with about 46 laps to go. We're going to pit for 4 tires and fuel, no adjustments. Might as well top off, or at least take just enough to make it to the end. We don't have to top off. I wonder if anybody else is going to pit. Looks like Chastain's staying out. I saw him pop up and smoke.
Pitting now, fellas. Let's get a nice smooth stop.
Definitely going to make sure we pit. I'm going to pause it here for a quick sec. Yeah, nobody else pitted. 18 cars on the lead lap. That's it. Alrighty. There we go.
Be ready. Go, go, go. Inside door. One low.
So we've got about 40 lap pressure tires.
Clear bottom.
Is that going to be enough
Side door.
to win this race? Seems like
Side.
the restarts is where the tires mean the most. That wasn't a great turns 3 and 4 on my part, but 40 laps, I mean, I would think consistently throughout the run that should be enough.
Clear outside. Outside door.
Silage leads at the time of the caution, holds on to the lead on the restart.
Clear, clear. Clear outside.
We had 12 to 13 lap pressure tires. We drove up to 5th and kind of settled there for a while before driving up to 2nd.
3 wide.
Over a roughly 40 lap green flag run to start stage 3 on slightly pressure tires, but now 40 lap pressure tires from 18th versus we came from 14th on that restart earlier in the day. So he's just giving us room, and I think that's only because he was clear of Sheldon Creed into 3. Otherwise, it looked like we were going to get pinched off there for a bit.
Outside door.
Landon Jones, Sam Mayer, 3 wide, and a slide job by Truex. Barely kept it off the wall. Here comes the 41 back to the bottom. A little bit of contact between Truex and Mayer.
Car low. Clear inside.
Truex up to 8th. We still have 38 laps to go. I mean, there's plenty of time left.
One high.
Really appreciated that Chastain caution, that's for sure. Almirola, by the way, is back into 3rd. It's Justin Allgaier. He's trying to go for his first lead of the race. Actually, no, Almirola's fallen back even further. Wow. He's back to 7th on the restart. Another terrible restart for Almirola, even worse than the one earlier. Meanwhile, Ryan Truex is into the top 5 to 5th.
Car outside.
And looking for 4th on Jesse Love.
Clear outside.
Truex clear. Great pace to get to 3rd on Chastain here in the 1 and 2.
One outside.
Come on, baby.
Clear outside.
Gosh, can we win 3 in a row? I need this race to stay green the rest of the way. Silage, Allgaier, 1, 2, 35 to go. Truex is in 3rd, looking for 3 in a row. Zillage still looking for his first win of the season. Has led for 60 laps or so far today. Nobody else has led but the 19 and the 88. Almirola, who won the first 2 stages, no longer even in the top 5. Fell to 7th at most on the restart.
Inside now.
Truex to the outside of Allgaier for 2nd into 1 and 2.
Stay high.
Big run off the top here for Ryan
Still
Truex.
there.
Boxed in a bit with Connor Zilic in the 88, still there.
Still there. Car outside.
Got to run. Slight thread of the needle.
We're out front.
Slide job into one. Barely clear. Took Zilich's line away. Allgaier's going to get by him now, and Allgaier looking for the lead on Truex. That was a slide job and a half, and we got it. Clear off 4. First time today, Ryan Truex leads. 32 to go. Keep it green, boys. Keep it green. Six cautions so far. That scares me because we may end up getting another one. Asking this thing to go green from 43 laps to the end is going to be asking for a lot, but oh man. Try to lap as many cars as I can just in case that happens. There are 18 cars on the lead lap. It's going to be a long 29 laps. Not going to know if anybody pits outside of the top 10 in the event of a caution. We were the only ones that pitted that time. Everybody was going to be tight on fuel, but it looked like we were 3 to 4 laps to the good. So that saves a little bit more fuel for those that did stay out to keep track position. But 40 lap pressure tires, definitely enough to get to the lead, and now out to a 2.2 second lead and growing over Allgaier. It did take some time to get up there though. Even on 40 lap pressure tires from 18. I think it's about 14 laps.
Car inside. Clear inside. Car low. Clear low if you want it. Car outside.
I like these guys being 3 wide right in front of us. A decent gap here. Really doing my best to not cause any cautions.
Outside.
Just don't cause yellows.
Clear up top. Car low.
All I really have to ask of myself.
Clear. Car high.
Did get outscored in stage points quite a bit today.
One on the bottom.
But we did score 7 stage points. And if we can get a race win on top of it, it's going to be solid for ourselves. And at least trying to stay in there. And we go to Talladega next.
Car high.
You never know what could happen by way of trying to take the points lead out of Dega, or at least get even that much closer. A couple mile-and-a-half tracks after that, Texas, Kansas, Charlotte all on the schedule right after. I think we have 3 straight mile-and-a-halves, which is a bread and butter for myself overall in this game. So outside of, I think super speedways are turning into probably my best now that I'm starting to win them now.
One inside. Clear inside. Outside now. Clear high if you want it.
4-second lead.
Car outside. Clear up top. One on the bottom. You're all clear. Outside. Clear high if you want it.
20 to go.
20 to go.
If you would have asked me, it's possible with this equipment to win 4 out of the first 10 races, I'd be like, no freaking way. The fact that I have 5 wins in a Cup season with Kyle Busch, who's an 84 overall and a 74 overall Ryan Truex, I've got a shot to go for as many wins in 11 races at Talladega if we can close this one off today. That is insane. Fortunate we caught the caution, but I had a feeling we would. I did not think that we were going to go 90 laps green to the end. It was possible. But that would have been the longest green flag run of the race by far. The longest before that was 57 laps.
Outside now. Clear outside. Outside door.
The 18th place car is going to be the next one to pass, which would be the last car in the lead lap. Jose Colon, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, of course to take the rock. The rock. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Can you smell? Definitely didn't have the best car. Almirola wrecked the best car. Definitely would be in second. I think we easily would be in the lead still. This amount of laps, fresher tires. Well, we led more than 1 lap at Bristol, I will say. It'll be 32 laps led, leading the final 32 of the race. Adding on to our season total, I think we would still be just below 200 total on the year. But we can get over 200 at Dega. At least I'd like to think we can. I did not win a super speedway at Atlanta or Daytona. We had top 10s in both. We did finish a runner-up second at Atlanta.
Outside now. Clear high if you want it. Car inside. Clear inside. Car high.
It's Sanchez, the 18th place car. Gonna go a lap down at the hands of Truex. In the event of a caution, I do want to lap as many cars as we can. For if there is pit stops. I can see through the top 10 as to whether or not they'll pit.
One high. Clear high. Car high.
It did take me a decent amount of laps to get to the lead. I think I have to stay out unless I see most of the top 10 pitting.
One outside.
In the event of a caution.
Outside now.
14 cars on the lead lap now. Quapple
Car outside.
going a lap down.
Clear high if you want it.
Late dive on Greg Van All, so I wasn't sure if he was going to have the wherewithal to know I was down there or not.
One low. Clear bottom.
Oh, trouble, no! Ryan Seeks around. Okay, we missed him. We're good. We're good. Caution is out. Top 9 are at least staying out. I don't know if anybody else is or not. We're going to have to stay out also. 10 to go. Caution is out for the 7th time today. Ay, 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 ay. I thought he was going to slide back up in front of us there for a second. I was getting scared, not going to lie. All right. Top 9 staying out of the pits. That's good for us. Still got 40 lap pressure tires on them. I don't know from 10th on back, though. I'm going to hope that they stayed out. Nose is barely clean. Green flag back in the air. Oh my gosh. That was a great restart by the 7. I kind of babied it a little bit in the center of the corner. Trying to wrap the white line. I was scared to slide up. I'll slide clear. And run away! The only one I'm really worried that may have pit is Ryan Sieg because he caused a caution. He was on the lead lap still. If Sieg gets up into the top 5, I'm going to be scared. We'll have way fresher tires on the rest of the field. There would only be 14 cars on the lead lap when the caution came out. Quapple would have gotten the free pass at 15. 5 laps left for Ryan Truex. No sign of Sieg in the top 5, so maybe he did not pit. Chastain got to 3rd on the restart. Allgaier from 2nd falls to 4th. And Almirola still out of the top 5. Still just 1.8 out of the lead with 4 to go. He came in as the points leader. And I think with the stage points scored on top of a 2nd place finish, he's still going to be at least 37 up on us. I mean, even winning at Bristol, we lost 3 points to him. I did get more stage points here today than I did at Bristol, but I also think he scored more stage points here than he did at Bristol also. 2 to go this time. Truxinator, yeah.
2 to go now.
Get to the white flag, come on. Yep, this is all ours. Nothing but clean air. A clean track for Ryan Truex. White flag, 1 to go.
Flag right here.
Love just got by Allgaier off turn 4 for 4th. Just got to get the wall off turn 2. Why am I pushing so hard? I've got a big lead. Let's get me to that checkered flag, boys. 3 in a row, Ryan Truex. Unbelievable. What a start to the season. 10 races. And we still keep our hunt for the regular season championship alive. 24 races in the regular season. Well, I mean, we're going to be, after Dega, we're 1 race shy of halfway tomorrow. 1 hour, 38 minutes, 19 seconds total time on the race. 4.4 second margin of victory. Connor Zilic in 2nd behind our race winner Ryan Truex. Ross Chastain in 3rd. Jesse Love 4th. Justin Allgaier in 5th. Sam Mayer 6th. Sammy Smith 7th. Eric Almirola 8th. Taylor Gray 9th. And Brandon Jones rounds out the top 10. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Rack up those playoff points, too. Got 15 of them in the last 3 races. And I had a stage win at Martinsville in my top 5 streak. I didn't win that. That was the only race I didn't win in the stretch of races that we finished inside the top 5 on. But I did get a stage win that day. All right, well, the Ag Pro 300 at Talladega, the next race tomorrow night on the channel. 394. Zilic still leads in points. He's still 2 ahead of Almirola. That hasn't changed. And he's still 4 ahead of all. They literally scored the same amount of points as each other in the race today. All 3 of them did. All 3 of them are still... Am I still 37 back? That would be very, very... I am. Well, that's really weird. That is really, really weird. Connor Zilic, Eric Almirola, Justin Allgaier, Ryan Truex all scored the same amount of points in the same race. Nobody moved up or down in points or obviously in the standings of the top 4. Almirola came in -2. He's still -2. Allgaier came in -4. He's still -4. And we came in -37. We're still 37 out. which, again, put a lot of pressure on us to win. 2 wins back-to-back, but because we haven't scored as many stage points. I had a shot at Darlington on those fresh tires. I maybe could have won stage 2 had I not maybe pushed the issue a little too hard in that one. But, yeah, that is very odd that played out the way it did. But thanks for watching, everyone. Crazy race. Got the win. We're going to go for 4 in a row tomorrow at Talladega, and hopefully much more stage points to go. 32 laps led on the season gets us to 189, so we're 11 laps led away from the 200 mark on the season. 6.0 average finish. What a year. I still can't believe Daniel Dye has 1 lap led on the season, but he's got 1 win. Which, that was Daytona, I do believe. The season opener. If it wasn't Daytona, it was Atlanta. One of the two. All right. I remember I was worried about having to get a second win, and then we rattled off 3 in a row. Now we're up to 4, most on the season already. See if we can keep that going. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you guys tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Start Time. Talladega. Full race for the Xfinity Series again.